Hello everyone, welcome to all new video of our basic Excel training program. Through this video, we'll be initiating the formatting series and we will also explore the various options which are available under the formatting section. So let's begin this video by understanding the formatting. What is formatting and how it can be useful for us? So first of all, we need to understand formatting is not only applying the color, changing the font and increasing and decreasing the size, right? It is beyond that actually. What formatting does for you? It makes your data attractive, appealing, and easily understandable and readable. What happens here? Let me just clarify this to you. So whenever you are working with your data set, no, your data might have different segments. So each segment should look different so that it becomes easier for the other people who you are sharing your data with, right? So what we need to do in that case, formatting comes in place and helps us, you know. So where what you can do, so when you have different segments in a data set and you apply different formatting to the particular segment, so they are clearly visible to the person who you have shared the data with, and the person who is looking at the data. You can also create the report and you can also uh, visualize the dashboard with the help of the formatting part. There in the Excel application there are few formats which are already available. Basically they are predefined formats which you need to just select, and the format will be applied directly to your data set. You don't need to just apply any formatting manually. So but we, because we are learning, we are here to make our foundation is strong, we need to understand each and every bit of the formatting part. So let's begin this video by understanding the basics of the formatting. So let me just move forward to the file which we have already created. So this is a data set, this is a raw data set. We have not applied any formatting to this particular data. So what we'll be doing, we will be applying some formatting to that. So first of all, we will begin this by applying the fonts, various fonts to our data set. So suppose what we need to do, you need to select your data set first, because it is very important to select your data, right? Whenever you are going to apply any formatting, any type of formatting, first you need to select your data set, right? Wherever your uh, formatting uh, is going to be applied, right? So as we have selected this particular data set, what you can do, you can, if you want to change the font, what is the meaning of font, that we need to understand first. Font is like each and every person has different writing skills. You will, when you are writing something, the same line you will be writing in a different manner. When other person is writing the same line, and he will have different kind of design while writing that particular sentence or line, right? The font is some similarly like that. So what it does, it change the design of the font, right? So let's try that. So once you need to first you need to select the data. So now by selecting the data, you need to come here under the home tab. Once you come here, you will find this font option. Basically, this is a font dialog box. So once you click here, you will get the drop down and list of the all the fonts which are available in your Excel application. You can select any of these, right? Any of the font design, and you can apply on your selection, right? Suppose let's click on this. So suppose I click on this one, right? So as you can see, the format, the font design has been changed, right? It has become this one which we have just selected. If you want to change it to different one, you can do that by going into the font or home tab. In the font section, you can select any of the font design whichever you feel is make could make your data more visible and attractive. Suppose let's select this one. I think this is going to be good. Let's select this one. Okay, so we have selected this thing, right? Aptos. We have selected the Aptos font, right? So this is how you can change the font. If you want to increase the size, so let me just tell you, when do you need to increase the size of the font? So basically, whenever you are working with your data set, when you have the headers and when you have the records, various records which fall under those headers, column headers. So in that case, you can increase the size a little of your headers, right? Of headers of your data set. So what you can do, there are two ways. So either you can just click on this bigger A. This is to increase the size of the font, and this is to decrease the size of the font. So as we need to just increase the size, we will click on this button. See, the size of your data set gets increased of your selection, right, within your selection environment, right? If you want to change the size from here, you can also select the size number which is already available here. Suppose we select the 12 or 14, we have selected the 14. As you can see, size of the column headers is different from the records which are available under the column headers, right? So this is the size 11, and if you click here, this is the size 14. So this is how you can change the size of the font. Now suppose if you want to change the color, what you can do, you just need to make the selection and you can just change the color of your text, whatever of your choice, right? Suppose let's click on this one, this looks better. So we have changed the color. Suppose if you want to change the shade of any color, if you want to fill any color to to your selection range, so that can also be done going in this fill bucket. So you need to just click on the fill bucket which is here in the down arrow, the small arrow. Basically when you click, you will find the colors. You can just select any of your choice. So let's select this one. This looks better, I think. This one is better, right? So now let's change the color of the these records also. So let me just select this one. This is looking better. So let's select this one. This is much better than the previous, right? Okay. So now what we have done, we have changed the color shades of the cells, and we have changed the font color, and we have increased the size and decreased the size. We have changed the font. So now there are many things which still we need to cover. So the next is basically applying borders. What you can do, you can apply the borders. So what are borders? Basically they will apply a line a line around your data set, the selection, your around your selection environment. So we are selecting this entire data set, and if you want to apply any form border design, you can do so by clicking on this border section. Under this border section, you need to just click on this down small arrow. You'll get some options. You can click any of these. So let's click on this one, thick outside border. See what happens. You get a thick line around your selection, right? Now let's create some more borders. I've selected the column headers, and I just need to click on this border section and click on this thick outside border. See what happens. So your border gets changed or applied, right? So still, if you want to make some other formatting, you can also do that, right? By using these four border options or other option, whichever you want to, right? So we will cover the next option in the next video, guys. I hope you have understood this topic. See you in the next video.